All right, let's chat. So, you're probably wondering why am I talking about this? Well, I'll say about 2, 3, 4 days ago, or last week, people were making this trend, and I was wondering why. Like, why is people making this a big deal that Tiffany Stratton posted this picture? Well, I think the reason why is because of the history between Tommy and Pam. I don't really pay attention to stuff like this. All I know is that they had a documentary out on Hulu. I never watched it. And I know they had a sex tape back in the day that is probably still online. I ain't never watched it. But however, if it's out there and you guys saw it, hey, that's your eyes to see. I never saw it, so I can't tell you what happened in that film that they filmed on their own. But I can tell you they did have a documentary out. If it's still on there, you can check it out. If not, you find it on YouTube somewhere and pay for it for a day, right? So this is what was trending. So this guy posted what's going on there because they had matching tattoos. And people were wondering what's going on here. Well, the thing is that people are looking at this like this is something that Tiffany should have done her research on before she posted this on her Instagram. But because she got matching tattoos with this guy, people don't like the fact that she's pushing something that don't need to be pushed, and that's the committed relationship with this guy, thinking that these two are going to get married and all that, because I guess she thinking that this guy is the one. But the reality of it is people are looking at this like, no, he's not the one. He's just with you for the coochie pie. Me personally, I don't know about that, but the fact that those two had the same tattoos is kind of weird to me. So I don't know if people are upset of the fact that those two got matching tattoos, or they're upset of the fact that this picture was uploaded on her story, on her Instagram. Now, I don't remember when she posted this. I did see it, but I forgot all about it. I didn't even screenshot it because I didn't care. But it was trending on Twitter, and I was wondering what was going on. Why is people upset about this? But it seems to me like people are upset because they're thinking that these two are going to end up just like Tom and Pam, make a sex tape, and then get caught up with the drugs, get caught up with the alcohol, and then, and then to the point where Tiffany's going to get fired because she don't know how to control herself when it comes to men. But it's just like some people feel like, I'm just amazed that people are not going online saying she should stick with Kaiser. But they probably looking at Kaiser like, well, he's the mature one in this relationship because he walked away from a woman that rather seek for attention than stay with a woman that don't want long term. Let me break that down. See, when I look at Kaiser, I look at a man. When I look at this dude, I don't see a man. I see a young man that's just trying to live his life and enjoy his life as he go. But I think the problem with this is that the fact that they got matching tattoos. Now, if they would have never posted that picture and never got matching tattoos, this wouldn't be an issue. But the fact that they saw those photos of them getting matching tattoos, people are looking at this like, oh, Lord. And then they start investigating this photo and they just like, why is Tiffany pushing this way? Is there something that they are looking at that they probably looking at the aura, right? Did she post this picture for the aura, or did she post this picture because she's predicting that this is going to happen to them? Well, they shouldn't have that mindset because Parama is a changed person. She's not the same woman that she was back in the 90s. She really have changed. She don't even put on makeup no more. If you see her, she's all pale and plain. But again, she still look good. But would you fuck her? Probably not. But me personally, I don't care. I could still have a conversation with the woman. You know what I'm saying? But that's not what I'm getting at too. What I'm getting at is that, is this a big deal because of the tattoos, or is this a big deal because of the history between Pam and Tom, and her posting this is making it look like that this might happen to her and this new guy that she's with that's not Kaiser? If she would have stuck with Kaiser, I don't think nobody would care. I think people would continue to support them. But now that she's with this dude, people are hating on the fact that they're together and now they got matching tattoos, which is just completely too far in my opinion. So all I could do is pray for Tiffany and hope that she'll won't go through the things that Paramera Anderson went through if the allegations are true with Tommy. I really do hope that, she stay protected. I hope that she don't, get any type of bruises. I hope her face don't end up black and blue. And I hope that she don't get plastic surgery because, she already got surgery on her titties. Y'all know that. So I just really hope that she don't have to go through what Lil' Kim went through. Because remember, when y'all don't know Lil' Kim. Y'all know her music, but y'all don't know her. She's a rapper. She went from, let me just show you these pictures, okay? And FYI, I'm not trying to promote no harmful content, but I just want to show y'all the difference. So let me just show y'all this photo of what happened to Lil' Kim when she went through domestic violence. Now, if you look at these photos, right, and you look at what she used to look like and after, now some of it's a little confusing, but this photo right here explains it. So this was there back in the day, and this is her now. So if you look at these photos, you will see the difference, right? She got plastic surgery due to the beat down she had suffered in the 90s and, be in relationships that she didn't need to be in. And unfortunately, it changed her to where she get all these plastic surgeries. And now her and Michael Jackson got something in common, really just in different situations. So, that's something we don't want Tiffany to go through. All right? The titties is nice. All right? We accept those. We accept that plastic surgery. But the face, the ass, everything else, nah. Leave that alone. All right? Now, I noticed her lips are, was getting bigger at one point, but I think it's back to normal now. But nah, man. Tiffany got to stay where she's at. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't want Tiffany to go through what Paramera Anderson went through, what Lil' Kim went through. We don't want her to go through that. So I really hope she see the signs before it gets out of hand. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't think these two are going to get married. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think so. But I do think that if they're getting matching tattoos, then they're moving too fast for sure. But just remember, when they break up, she's going to have to get that either removed or covered up, which means she'll probably going to get more tattoos. Hope not. Otherwise, she'll be like Rhea and get a lot of tattoos. But however, let's hope not, because her skin is very natural, and I don't want nothing to get covered up like that. But hey, you know what I'm saying? I mean, hey, Liv Morgan ain't getting a lot of tattoos, and she still look great sometimes. But versus with Tiffany, she looks amazing, and we just don't want her to go through that change. But that's something you guys got to sit down and pray about. If you care about Tiffany Stratton, you will get on your knees and pray and ask God to protect her from harm and domestic violence and harmful, matters and whatnot. And hopefully this man do right by her. Hopefully. But if he sets examples for the media to talk about, then at some point, all you're doing is just proving the media right that he's a buster. And you shouldn't be with a loser, Because guys that put their hands on women, and I don't want to mess up the content here, but let me just say this, right? Any guy that put their hands on a woman that didn't do absolutely nothing to them. Listen, unless that woman hits you back or have a gun, have a knife, and try to kill you or try to harm you, do what you do. But because every story has two sides of the story. But with Tiffany's sake, I'm sorry, man, but if Tiffany get beat, I'm going to have to take her side, bro. Because the internet did warn Tiffany to not get beat, to do her homework. But again, the only reason I'm taking her side is because you could have proved them wrong. So I hope that I really hope you don't do the things that Tommy did to Pam if these allegations are true. Because I'm telling you, man, all it takes is one time. And if they find out that you're in a domestic relationship, oh my God, the internet will go crazy. And you wonder why Liv Morgan's not in a relationship. Because she probably don't want this to happen to her. Remember, the woman got no dad. So who can she go to for help? Her brother? I don't think so. But at the end of the day, man, let's just, look, Tiffany do has a brother. She do have a dad. So let's just hope those two men protect their own, protect their own flesh and blood, man. Let's hope that the dad protect the daughter. Let's hope that the brother protect the sister. Because we don't want Tiffany to go through what they went through. Pam and Tommy, I don't know their relationship. But if these allegations are true that Tommy did hurt Pam, then that's probably one of the reasons why she has some things that went down that changed her. Her look, her reputation, all that. So let's just hope for the best, man. And FYI, I don't condone domestic violence on both sides. See, y'all stick on one side. I stick with both. All right? So if I hear allegations that Tiffany beat up this dude, if this dude beat up Tiffany Stratton because he hit him, she hit him with the 1-2-1-2, then unfortunately, Tiffany, I'm going to have to take his side. I know I said that, wait, hold on, you said you would take her side automatically. Well, yeah, but then I changed my mind. If this guy gets beat up by Tiffany, then this is a Rihanna and Chris Brown situation, right? Drugs are involved. Alcohol is involved. Hopefully that's not the case. I hope Tiffany stay away from that stuff because she do look like a clean slate. But there are rumors saying that she smoked weed, but I don't have no proof of that, so I'm gonna leave that alone. I hope she's not smoking weed, but shit. After her commenting on Liv Morgan blowing hookah, who knows? All I know is that Tiffany Stratton needs to protect herself. And this guy right here, he needs to protect his reputation. Because if Shawty come out and says she got beat, oh, man. Ooh-wee. Because I'm telling you, bro, like, Tiffany needs protection, man. Because like I said, Tiffany don't have to be a wrestler. But if you think that we're going to sit here and not investigate on what happened between you two and why you two broke up, you're tripping. It's the internet. We're going to find out anything. And it's mainly because they look at you as a celebrity, not a regular human being that's walking across the street and nobody cares. They care. So you better hope that they don't find out what the hell you two are doing behind the closed doors. Listen, unless there's sex involved, there's really no reason why we can't find out what happened between you two if y'all break up and why y'all got your tattoos covered or removed. So y'all better stay clean. Y'all better stay clean. But I am rooting for these two. I mean, shoot. Hey, listen. If these two ever make a sex tape, not only Tiffany's going to get fired, this dude will too. But, hey, man. Shit. I mean, look. Paige did it and never got fired for it. But I think they dropped those. I think the sex tape came out when she either got when she left or got released. So, I mean, look, I'm telling you right now, man, y'all better not make no sex tape, because if y'all make a sex tape, that shit going viral. And I ain't gonna front. I ain't gonna hold you up, bro. If that sex tape go viral, bro, Tiffany is in the same boat with Mandy Rose and Paige, a.k.a. Soraya. So, shit. Hey, listen, man, I understand bro got the qualities, but goddamn, bro, if both of them get caught slipping with that sex tape, bro, I don't know if Shawty tried to be like Paris Hilton, but when I saw the sex tape with Paris Hilton, I couldn't find shit but her just talking in the bed. You know what I'm saying? That was the only thing I found, but I couldn't find anything else. So, hey, man, Tiffany, man, hey, listen. Live your life. Enjoy it with him. Go ahead. Hopefully you're letting him get some pussy behind the scenes. I really hope you throwing that booty at him, because I that's all I got. I hope you giving him that booty, man. I hope you are, because if you ain't giving him that booty, then I can see why he gets so angry and cranky, because it's like you're not throwing it at him. You gotta let him eat it once in a while. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, front and back. You know what I'm saying? So I really hope this man is getting some coochie, man, because if he ain't getting no coochie, I wouldn't be surprised if he get a little cranky, because she ain't bending it over for him. You know what I'm saying? But, it's bad enough she complained about people asking her for feet pics, but I told y'all, man, like, if y'all want to see some feet pics from Tiffany Stratton, all you got to do is just type in Oakland feet, right? WIKI feet.com, and you'll find it. So I don't know why random bots would ask her that, but it did irritate me to the fact that she addressed that, and that's why I shamed her out, because it was like you could have ignored that. But guys, if you want to see Tiffany Stratton'S feet, just go on Oka feet and you'll find it. Plain and simple. You can screenshot, you can save, you can put it on your Google Drive or your iCloud. It don't matter. You can save it on your gallery if you're that type of goon. You know what I'm saying? So, you don't need to ask her. You can just go on her Instagram and find it, or go on her Oka feed and find it. So chill out on that, man. Chill out. But luckily for her man, he get to see her feed every day. You know what I'm saying? So shoot, I don't know if he's sucking them toes, but I hope he is. Just saying. I hope. But shout out to Tiffany Stratton, man. I like the direction that she's going with Chelsea Green. Hopefully they will tell their story, and hopefully Kiana James will join them and form a fraction. And please get rid of Alba Fire and Julia, please. Get rid of them, please. All right? So get in the comment box. Let me know what y'all think about this. What do you guys think, man? Do you think this is a big deal, or do you think it's not? Do you think Tiffany's going to be all right with this guy, or do you think she won't? Do you think this guy is untrustworthy? Do you think he is? Do you think the matching tattoos was a little bit too far? Do you think it was too soon? Y'all comment down below. Let me know, all right? Get in the comment box. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share if you're new. Got some more videos coming out, so be on the lookout for that. And I'll catch y'all in the next video, all right?
Cut boy! What my name is? Cut boy!